welcome back to the Bike Garage. If anyone's seen the short, you'll see that I got a bit angry with myself by not being able to figure out why nothing was working. Couldn't get the start button to work. Obviously, if you've seen it, you know that these were one of the culprits, at least. I didn't even put the keys in. Forgot about it. Is what it is. So what I decided to do today was to kind of diagnose what was happening, but I decided to do it off camera because, you know, I got a bit angry with myself last week and I didn't really want to display that here again, of like doing the video and then not actually showing anything because it was just pointless. So it is what I've done. What I changed originally in the video when I put the wiring loom off, which you see me take off in the other one, is I've put the handlebars on there from the parts bike, and basically the wiring loom is kind of draping over the, as you can see, just kind of draping over the bike currently. All right, so nothing too much. That's just how it is. All right, so that took me an hour and a half. Had no reason to take me an hour and a half, but it did take me an hour and a half. So yeah, what I've also done is I've changed the camera again, and I got microphones this time to make it a little bit easier for you to hear me and whatever else without the echo, etc. So I sort of diagnosed what the problem was, and what I had to do for that, if I can zoom you in a bit. Like that. Okay, is I tested continuity on this switch, so that would be the run and the off switch there, look. Alright. And I was getting on off connections down here. So it wasn't there. I then tested down the bottom into this connector and I was turning it on and off and I wasn't getting anything regardless. So then I stripped the cable back. Let me bring you down a bit further. There we go. I've taken all the packaging off of it, you know, and found this cable. Alright, so that is the cause of the problem. So, well, not the cause, but it's obviously part of the cause. So we're going to test that. Well, we're not going to test it. We can see it's broken. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it apart and just create a complete cable so that we get continuity again. If I put the tester over there, so we'll just do that now. Okay. There's one. That's two. If we find my heat gun, wherever I've put it. Just makes it a bit more waterproof. Right, so now we should get continuity on this whole thing. So if we went orange white, found orange white on this one. Around the other side, won't it? Yeah, there it is. Just spaggle it in this way. Put this on continuity. Like that. We'll just double check that. Doesn't work. Excellent. There you go. So I should now get it up here. Yay. So now should be able to check the orange one, which is this one, and get the same thing down here. There we go. So that means now we have continuity in both cables. Bonus. So what we should also have, so if we bung that one back in there, that one back in there, there's continuity there, and no continuity now because I've turned it off. On, off, on, off. Bonus. So that's that done. Can't see any other cables that could possibly need it. We'll just check the orange and white one goes into that looks okay. That looks like the factory did that, so that's good. Nothing else looks broken. So let's just take this off. Spray some WD-4, it says. Alright, let's change that one as well. May as well, whilst we're here. That's going to break soon. So, see the break just there, look. Come on, just there. There you go. Okay, sort that out. Got it there. Oh, there'll be one. That's that one. Just move this one out of here a bit so I've got a bit more space. There we go. Okay. This one was orange and red. What was even the orange and red one for? Find out. We know it goes to the switch. Orange, red. Oh, so this is the right hand one, isn't it? Yep. Where is the right hand switch bar? Why isn't it showing me where the right hand switch bar is? Oh, so that's why. What do we say? Orange, red, OR. Orange, red. Orange, red. Oh, it's a license circuit. So that'll be for the flashes down here. That. Okay. Right, so now we should be good to go. Oh dear. Oh well, that didn't work, did it? Yeah, let's just make it shorter, shall we? I don't think this cable's very good. Oh well. Let's try one more time. There we go. I'm not doing it twice, eh? Okay. That's better. So now, if we just sort of bundle this together a little bit. And then we can go back up to there. Right, B. There is a B in it. Hang on. Okay, I've shown the B out. Okay, so what we'll do now, these two cables sort of went together anyway. Pull these bits out, zoom out a bit. Make sure these are together-ish. Like that. And they connected to something else anyway. So actually we can come all the way out to there. And leave it like that. How far up here should we go? It's all going to come down there anyway, isn't it? I guess. It's going to come down there? Yeah. We'll just tape it from here. Okay. So, I don't know why I keep on picking that one up for. So, we now need to find the one that goes to the start button, which is orange and white, which we already knew was orange and white. So if that's orange and white from there, then orange white to the starting relay, which is number 3, is there. Right. Orange and white starting relay, so 2, it goes to the starter motor, that's fine. And then the ground, and then we must have 3, which is the starter relay, we already know, so that is the ground, comes up through the coil. And then we have the red and the red, which we already know. And then that one there is yellow and green, so that means we can move on to the bike. Okay, so here is where we're at, which is what I did last week, but got annoyed. But anyway, so we're back here. So we obviously have our fuse box here and the rectifier for the battery, which we haven't got at the moment. And there'll be a few other cables like this big green one here, which is connected to the rectifier, which I expect is a ground. I don't know, we'll figure that out later. Don't need it right now, I think. So, don't like these cables, I'll have to fix them at some point. So now, we should be at a point where we can now actually start this, like I said. So, we know that that is the yellow and green one, and we know that doesn't go there, because we've just done that. So what we do know is that this probably needs to go in here. So we'll do that anyway. And then this yellow and green needs to go to the starter unit, which is right here. It needs to go into here. So, there's no reason that I can think of. Unless we need to connect these as well. So we've got blue and white. I suppose that does a light or something. Or indicators. I don't know. I'll connect them anyway. As soon as we've sorted that out. And then that should be in a position to start. So what we're going to do is just fling it over there. There is no clutch in this bike at the moment. But again, I don't see that being a major problem. So we're going to have our main positive, which is there. So just dangling down just a little bit. And our ground is there. So, we now grab the starter. It should turn over on its own, which is another step forward. Need a box or something. I think. What's that? And the starter. Okay. So that is now in off. If I put this thing on, so this is all I've done, as you can see, it's connected red and black, and we're just going to turn it on and see if she actually turns over. If she does, it'll be a bonus. Let me get some starter fluid. And we should see something. Right, let's get that running. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, what now? Oh. Huh. Okay. Nope, still nothing. Okay, so frustration out. I think it's the starter relay, and we're going to test this theory by taking the starter relay off from where it is now, and then I have another one which came with the bike originally. So we're going to do that. So we're going to take this one off and then test it. And the way I'm going to test it is to add power to it. Add power to it, and then see if I get continuity between these two, because I think that's what should happen. So if I use this as a ground and put power to it, you can see if it's going to work. Got a funny feeling it's not, which is why I'm taking it off anyway, and it'll be fun to check. So yeah, we'll just do that. I think that's the correct way of doing it. So we got that. Go down there, and then we'll take it off the power. We know that's power in, which should be the same as the other one. So yeah, well, it doesn't really matter, I suppose, as long as it opens and shuts. Yeah, okay. Right, anyway. This side. Let's just take this side off, I guess. Stick that with that. Right, so now this is off. If we put power to this, with the negative being here, we should get continuity between these two, whereas we shouldn't now. So if we just look at the old garage floor a minute. Should we do it on the garage floor or should we do it on the workbench? Let's do it on the workbench. Okay, so the theory is, this is the one that came off the bike. So currently, if we check this for continuity, there should be nothing. And if we check this one, should be nothing. Should be nothing there even. Okay. So, if we now get this probably too big power pack and connect one to here, like that, and one to here, like that, we should be able to open up this solenoid and give us power. So we'll just put them on like that. No, because there's no power running through it. Can we hear that? That's it opening. That's it shutting. Okay. I don't think we grounded it. See? Just stupid stuff that I keep doing. Like, I think I left the microphone all the way over here a minute ago, which means you might not be able to hear me in a minute. I say in a minute. Probably already gone that far when I edit this video, but we'll see. Okay, we'll just test this one as well. Again, we'll do exactly the same. And then we should turn it on. And off. Okay. I reckon it's because I didn't ground it. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be that? Alright. Go back to the bike, let's put it on, and try that one more time, shall we? Okay. So, if we just bolt this into here, as long as it's in the chassis, it don't really matter, does it? Although they have used these, but whatever. It's on there, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then these wires are going to be cleared up, don't worry. I have an idea for the fuse box and what have you. So, take this one off. This one onto it. There you go. I'll put the other side of it on here, which is that one there. Like that. Like that. I'm just going to hang on. Need that. Bring that down here. Throw that over the top. And then it was yellow and green, which is not in that lot, it's in this lot. So we need to get a male one for that one. obviously I realise it's going to come to a point where I might have to extend some of these cables, wires, whatever you want to call them. Okay. Going to fit. There she goes. Right, yellow green, goes there. That's it. And now, hopefully, we connect all this together now. That one in there. And this one to the ground, because obviously we're acting this as a battery. That like that, that like that, and that like that. Let's take that away from the clutch just in case it spins. Turn it on. Now, yes, yes, yes. Okay, got a plan. Okay, so the plan is, stop the starter motor thing falling out, is we're going to somewhat put this back together. I'm not putting any oil in it just yet. I just want to know if it's going to have a bit of oil in there, not lots, but somewhat a bit. So we're just going to just make it so that the starter motor doesn't fall out. That's basically the plan right now. See if we can get it just to run just a little bit on starter fluid. Weirdly, the other one that's over there was nicer than that, but never mind. So that can come around here for now, and we'll just bang the bolts in so I don't lose where they go, because there are different sizes depending on where they go. Okay. I'm going to do them super tight, just enough just to hold it together. this needs replacing. But they are Halfords Advance, like lifetime warranty and stuff. Thank you, Halfords. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. Okay, that should be all of them for now. And now we can just put in this one. Oh, it's exactly the same. Oh. So this is the tensioner for the cam belt. Cam tensioner. I don't think you're meant to put it in this way. But, you know. When did we ever do anything right here? Did it go any other way? Is this because we turned it? Should I not have turned it? Certainly feels that way, doesn't it? I'm going to go with that's because I turned it. Yep. Okay. There we go. Hang on, let's have a look at the other one, see if it goes that way. Ah, that's not even in. My guess is if it went that way, right, have a look at the book. The book. Da, da, da. Yeah, points. Do the points later. Aha. Now, so that one, I was wrong. It goes in this way. There we go. Right. So now all that lot's in. So now nothing's going to fall apart. He says. Let's go back to McDodgy. We'll go back to making sure stuff's in the chassis. Should be touching the chassis, really. That's okay. Right. Just double check we haven't changed anything. So your pressure switch, which we don't need right now. Okay. Right. Just turn you back on. Turn you back on. Double check this. Alright, so maybe it's not going to start. But the idea is there. Why is it not going to start? I know why it's not going to start. It's not going to start because these aren't connected. These aren't connected to these. And they need to be connected to these in order to get power to up there. So these yellow ones should be getting power to a plethora of different things. Okay, keep spilling me tea. So again, we're back to checking the wiring diagram. I will take a picture of the wiring diagram so you can see it. And I might, if I can find out how to do it, put it up here somewhere. Or up here because there's more space. So, AC generator is 5. So we know that those are all says white green. And those are yellow. Okay. Well, that was yellow. Right, so I know I've numbered these, but I don't think it's going to make any difference because obviously they all have power, and they somewhat go into the regulator rectifier anyway, and then bugger off and go somewhere else. Like one of these I really hate the way they've done these. Really, really hate the way they've done these. But I think, by the way that's been done, and the way that's been done, is that if we just connect all three up, no, 2 up, these 2, you can't see, I think if we just connect 2 of the rectifier ones to the generator up here, and then there'll be another generator one somewhere that goes off to the lights, which I'm assuming is going to go to the lighting switch, which will be up on our left hand side at some point. We haven't got a lot of cable here, so let's make some more like this. Ow, didn't cut myself. So that one's going to go to the lights, isn't it? It has to. Which means these 2 are quite important when it comes to the spark plugs and stuff. So where are the spark plugs and stuff? So that goes up to there. Oh, it goes for the start switch, isn't it? Of course it does. So we're not going to do this the right way. We're going to sort of do it the right way, but we're just going to make it work for now in the best way that we can. We're going to make this look a bit prettier again at some point. I have another rectifier over there which we're probably going to use. Oh dear, I cut that. So the plan is just to make 2 of these, because I don't think it really matters which ones. Otherwise, why would they all be yellow? And then we're going to somewhat just wrap this round. The chances are is that if this ends up in a fireball, you're not going to see this anyway, so it's not going to matter. Like that. This is seriously bad soldering. Seriously, what has someone done, man? Right, so that, and that. Okay, so now we're connected to the rectifier. Anything else that anyone can think of? Anything else? Okay, that's sparking off the case. Brilliant. How about don't do that? Now I'll blow a fuse, and if I blew a fuse, that's it. Until I can get another fuse box next week. Basically. Dagnammit. so I appear to have blew the main fuse. Alright, okay. So that was stupid. That's 10 amp. So we'll replace it with... Yeah, you can see where I blew it. There is going to be another fuse box next week now. I ain't got a choice. Let's take this one out. Ping. What's that one? 15 amp. Is that one a 15? Don't know. Try it anyway. Don't touch the chassis. Yeah, don't touch that. Okay. Should we find out if we got any spark at all? Ugh. Do you reckon they're 12s or do you reckon they're 14s? 14s. Wow. Great. Oh, Jesus. Well, that was tight. There's no reason for it to be that tight. Or for me to drop it. Wow. So these look new, look. You see that? You gonna focus for me? Come on. Focus for me. Anyway, so that's clean, right? So now, put this back in here. You should see spark. To which we don't. Now that might be this down here. So let's move over here. See if we can figure out what this is. See if we're getting spark down here as well. Because I'm guessing we're not. Okay. So these would be our points. Let's grab this back over here. Where's the oil on my hand? Where's the oil come from? Oh, okay. Right. So we should get no spark. No spark. I'm just going to figure this out in a minute. So what we had was just a little bit of a clean job on the I don't even know what to call it. What do they call it? Contact breaker. Yep. That's all it was. So I've given it a bit of a clean. And now that I've given it a bit of a clean, and I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it, but I'll try and do it anyway. What is it you can see? There you go. So now we have. You can see that. But we have good spark on that one anyway. But that's fine. So I think I got good spark on all of them. By the way, the contact breakers were spinning anyway. Right, so moving forward, let's do this back up. Let's not do it up as tight as I just did. So now, and again, probably wouldn't do this. Nothing else spins, does it? That fuse box is getting dangerously close to stuff. Right, so we should now at least hear it run just a little bit, which I've never actually heard it do. What was that beeping? No idea. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay, that's fine. I've also run out of quick start. So finally, we now have a running firing bike. So, next week, we're going to tidy up the wiring, and we're also going to put the carburetors on. Yeah. And then we'll see if she really goes. What is that? Oh, it's my multimeter. So yeah, another step closer. I think hopefully, other than the carburetor now, we're going to order a new fuse box as well. So we're going to put that in place. Yeah. That's it basically for now. So we'll do some more next week. Thanks for watching.